in 4 minutes and 41 seconds to PW's 16. And that's quite a testimony to Coach McGee and his entire coaching staff, calming his players down during that timeout and getting the job done, saying, hey, listen, you just beat probably the #1 ranked team in the area. You got to come out and do the same thing against PW. That's exactly what they're doing. They're leading by 5 now.
Well, they earned that respect in that game against Hatboro Horsham. You know they want to keep it. This is a team that has waited for this moment, and Norristown, an absolutely great season last year, making it to the Final 8 in the state. Want to see them get farther this year, and this is definitely the team that can do it.
That's right. Against Hatboro Horsham, Norristown was down by 1 point at the end of the first quarter, so this bodes well for the Eagles being up by 5.
Nick Guess handling the ball now. Green with a strip. It'll go out of bounds. PW ball. Nick Guess doing the point guard honors for PW. To Billy.
Oh.
Steal from Marcus Green. We're going to have a foul right there. Number 25, Mike Davis, new into the game. As he bumped Marcus Green on his way to the basket.
Let's go, Wig Diggity.
Foul on Davis, his first, team 50.
That was a real pleasure to watch that one. Marcus just picked the pocket.
Wiggins for 3. In and out. Brad Weldon, strong rebound, kicks it out to Allen. Strong to the hole, and he'll be fouled as he's going. Maurice Allen got that quick first step, and once he accelerates, you know he's going to get to the hole at some point.
That's absolutely correct, and he's dangerous enough that he has a sweet touch that he can kiss it off the glass and make a basket and go to the free throw line to make it a 3-point play. He's got a lot of weapons out there on the court.
So Allen to the line for Norristown.
Norristown girls weren't as lucky this afternoon as they dropped to the Colonials 52-46 over at Plymouth White Marsh. Talked to Coach Jackson before this game. He said it was disappointing because they were leading at halftime and leading in the third quarter, and they just let the game get away with it, get away from them.
Wish the Lady Eagles luck for the rest of the season. Nick Guess being pursued by Maurice Allen. Starting to get very physical out on the floor right now. Guess's shot will not go. Grabs his own rebound. Billy Guess now. In the lane, and it's good. Billy Guess. Good strong move right there. He's got 7 tonight. Kick out to Green for 3. Won't go. That one's going PW's way. So Nick Guess now handling the ball for PW.
Some displeasure here expressed by the PW fans. They're, of course, welcome to their opinion.
Wiggins now for 2, very short. Rebound Brad Weldon. Norristown slow things down. Green out to Allen. The pump fake. They're going to get called for traveling. So Norristown starting to get a little sloppy once again, 23-20.
Boys basketball team is going to participate in the Triangle Club tournament again this holiday season, and the girls will be over at Kennedy Kenrick for the Catholic Water Veterans Tournament. And we wish both teams the best of luck in both those. Come out and see some good high school basketball as Mark Davis gets a 3-pointer there. Come out and see some good high school basketball. The girls will be at Kennedy Kenrick. The guys, I believe the tournament's going to be here this year. You'll get to see some great local talent over the holiday season.
And definitely support these local basketball teams. It's been such a great year so far for all teams. Wiggins, the pump fake. His shot won't go. So Norristown getting 2 or 3 good looks there. Just can't get one to fall. Davis for Guess. That one was short. Green now to Wiggins for 2. Eric Wiggins. Steal there.
Steal by Jim Edmonds. He's got the height, he's got the jump. We saw that on the football field. We're going to see it here on the court.
And Norristown getting that steal, maybe trying to get everything fired up a little bit. Throws that ball away. Norristown got to keep their heads in the game for 4 quarters tonight. Got to make sure this crowd does not get to them. Mike Davis for 3, and it's no good. James Edmonds the rebound. Wiggins will push it to Allen, and he's going to get called for traveling. Maurice Allen not happy with the call.
I think he was looking for some explanation. The official gave the explanation. He gave the traveling call. You got to accept it. You got to move on. Norristown being outscored here 7-2 in the 5-2 here in the second quarter.
PW got to be happy with their performance so far. Made a few mistakes. Mike Davis stepped on the line.
He was a good distance away from the line, but he did cock that foot back going for that first step, and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
25-23 with 4:39 to go this first half. Allen over to Green. Swings it to Wiggins for 3. No good. Nick Yes pull it down for PW. Good hustle by Eric Wiggins to break that up, and here comes Norristown back down the court.
He got away with a foul there. Eric Wiggins did have him on the arm, and the people behind us are screaming. They were absolutely correct. But that's part of basketball. You're going to have calls that are missed.
And Billy Guess now, an easy 2 for him. He is by far PW's leading scorer with 9. Excuse me, not by far. Dave McAvoy's got 7, but Bill Guess now with 9. Underneath the Weldon, great feed from Marcus Green, and an easy 2 for Brad Weldon.
Weldon's got 7 points. He joins Maurice Allen with 6 and Eric Wiggins with 10. As we see our first substitute for Norristown, as I guess some of the Eagles are getting a little exhausted out there. They've been playing 7 or 8, 9 minutes of heads-up basketball.
Kupfer underneath the Guess, spin move, and it's good. Billy Guess leading this PW team in the second quarter. Marcus Green trying to go to the hole, no foul. Now here comes PW. Davis for 3, and it's good. Mike Davis.
He's got a pair of 3-pointers. We're going to have a timeout by Norristown. It's going to be a 20-second timeout. Tom McGee needs to settle the troops down. And speaking of settling the troops down, Mr. Excitement is going to check in the game. That's number 33, Milan Dean. I'm telling you, right now, he's a junior. Only stands 6'1", but he's got a lot of firepower.
If there were a 6-man award in this league, he may be the one to get it.
Yeah, he had 9 points against Hatboro Horsham, but he did much more than that. He really lit up the troops. Also checking into the game is another junior, number 11, Danny Evans. He's getting some valuable varsity experience.
So Norristown trying to get a little sparkle at the bench and get some guys some rest. Eric Wiggins will sit down. He's played a great first half so far.
PW doing the same thing, getting some new guys in there. I know Kupfer was already in there, but some of their starters are on the bench. Some replacements are in, and that's what D'Onofrio has to do. Has to rest them up.
Dean can't get it to go. Pass back out to Green. Green will swing it to Weldon for 3. No good. Norristown not shooting real well right now. Weldon hits it off of Brewer. Smart play there by Brad Weldon. Marcus Green. Inside for Weldon. He's double teamed. Ball kicks out to Milan Dean. Green feeds Dean. Tap no good. PW down with the rebound. Danny Evans gambled and lost.
Foul's going to be on Milan Dean. Tap foul there, trying to stop Billy Guess from taking his 12th and 13th points.
So Billy Guess will go to the line.
Foul D, his first team.
This appears that this is going to be a game that's going to go back and forth for a long time. One team may come out and, you know, make a run, but the other team always seems to come back and counter that run.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like it's going to be, and I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised at all. There are two teams here that hate to lose to each other, and they're going to do everything in their power to keep this game close and to keep on scoring.
Green now swinging for Evans. He has a tough time handling. Back over to Evans for three, and it's good. Danny Evans with his first three. Norristown getting production off of the bench. Junior Danny Evans comes in, knocks down a three.
Danny Evans worked his way up through the program. He started out with 9th grade basketball and spent 10th grade as a starter for the JV, and now he's finally made it up to the big time. He's up on the varsity squad, and it's really good to see him. Danny Evans, a fine student as well, a really nice kid in the classroom, and a pleasure to have whenever you walk into the classroom.
Dave McAvoy back into the game as Nick Guest takes his first rest of the night. Swings it over to Darnell Brewer. Over to Guest. He's got a wide open jumper and it's good. Billy Guest. Weldon's going to get called for a walk. So PW up by 3 with 1:29 left in this first half.
I guess the reason I'm here, Greg, is to notice these small little things that are going on with Norristown. And one of the small things I see is Brad Weldon. He got real upset there that he traveled, but he just blew it off. He just got his cool back, and walked his way back up court and just said, that's good, let's go on to the next play. That's what I think Norristown has to do. They have to control their anger. Sometimes they get a little too upset as Milan Dean takes a shot that goes awry.
James Edmonds went sky high to try and get that one. He just couldn't pull it down. Mike Davis for 2, no good. Brad Weldon the rebound.
Too many times in the past, Norristown has letting their anger get away from them, and it's worked against them. This time, I think Norristown has learned to control some of that anger and funnel it back into their offensive and defensive production.
Maurice Allen will check back into the game from Lon Dean.
And Brad Weldon will sit down as well as Eric Wiggins comes back in.
Eric Wiggins and Brad Weldon are two guys that, you know, when you look at them and all the things that they can do, they're both about an inch away from each other, and they can both shoot the 3, they can both rebound, they can both do it all there at the 3 and 4 spots for Norristown.
Plus they got some body to them too. They're not skinny, gangly guys. They've got some meat on them that they can get in there and rough up the boards as well.
And Billy Guest will hold for the last shot for PW. Guest feeds Kupfer. Tried to feed underneath for Davis, couldn't get it. Brewer to McAvoy. His shot is blocked as he goes up. And Guest will get it to go. Billy Guest for 2. Norristown will push.
They can still get a shot here.
Allen
probably should have got the foul as well, over the back or something like that, but that's not to be. As Norristown goes into the locker room down by 5, 35-30 at halftime. Quick unofficial scoring. It looks like Guest has the lead so far for all players. He has 16 points for the Colonials. He's followed close, not so closely, by Dave McAvoy with 7. And for Norristown, Eric Wiggins leads the way with 10. So far, Greg, it's pretty much what we expected. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and both these teams are going to push each other. What we don't see is we don't see the fire in the eyes of the Eagle players.
Well, hopefully that's something that Coach McGee can get out of them in the locker room, and I'm sure he's going to remind them that, hey, you know what, you guys, you set the standard now. You know that you're the team that has to be beat, and this is the game that you have to win, and then things will hopefully get a lot easier after this, but this is the one that you got to go out and win.
That's right. The game on Tuesday was a benchmark for all other games to be set by. We'll be back right after this with the second half of the Colonials from PW and the Eagles of Norristown.
Welcome back back to Norristown Area High School. The score at halftime, 35-30. PW taking a 5-point lead. A little bit of a surprise tonight. Run down the scoring for you tonight. Marcus Green with 1 point, Danny Evans with 3, Maurice Allen with 6, Eric Wiggins leading the team with 10, Brad Weldon with 8, and James Edmonds with 2. For PW, Dave McAvoy with 7, Mike Davis has got 6, Nick Guess with 2, Bill Guess leading the Colonials with 16, and Quinn Goodwin with 4 points. This is going to be a pretty good second half. 5-point lead for PW.
076-654.
Unfortunately for us tonight, no winner at the press table.
50-50 eludes me again, but Norristown hoping to come out a little fresher than they did in the first half.
The starters out for Norristown. Norristown known as a third quarter team. Wiggins can't get that one to fall. Nick Yes now will pull it back, looking for his brother Bill, and just couldn't get him right there. Good feed right there from Nick Yes, but Bill couldn't hold on to it. Norristown ball. And I think if you retired after you won the 50-50, you'd still be here for about 35 more years. It must just be the luck of the press table.
That's true. I think I'm just spending my money now.
McAvoy now for PW. This PW team knows that they need to shut down Norristown in this third quarter. Maybe even expand on their lead of 5. Maurice Allen with the steal. He'll go coast to coast. Maurice Allen, first 2 points of the half. He's got 8. Now 35-32. Swings it over to Guest, looking inside. Can't get it. Wiggins tries to break through there. We got foul number 30, Darnell Brewer.
Brewer being charged with his second foul there. It's the first team foul for PW in the second half.
And Marcus Green setting up the play. Wiggins. Norristown with those long passes, trying to spread out the PW team, but it's not worked as well as they want it to work tonight. Green for 3, won't go. Weldon can't get to it. Kupfer now to McAvoy. Underneath looking for Kupfer, and he just couldn't get to that one. A couple of turnovers for PW to start off this third quarter.
Coach McGee talked about a pressure zone defense. Now it looks like they're going to try to trap the ball before it gets across half court and then try to isolate some of the offensive players for Plymouth Whitemarsh.
Fowler with the sweet turnaround. 2 points for Lee Fowler tonight. Nice move there.
Pulls Norristown within 1 point, 35-34. They scored the first 4 points of this half.
McAvoy feeds Guess. And it's good. McAvoy took a hard fall, but he'll come right back. Green now feeds Allen. Wiggins will swing it over for Weldon. Wiggins will put it up for 2, and it's good. Eric Wiggins continuing his very good shooting night.
A dozen points there, Greg, on my record.
He's leading the Eagles. McAvoy for 3, in and out. Fowler did a nice job to tip that. Wiggins will find Allen up court. Good strong move, and it won't go. Dave McAvoy will get a foul called against him.
Tough foul for McAvoy. He really gave it all he got to get underneath Maurice Allen there, and Maurice was able to skip around him and get a foul called on him. It's McAvoy's second foul for Colonial or PW in the second half.
So now Maurice Allen trying to give Norristown its first lead this half. The first one's up and good. We have a tie ball game right now, 37-37. It doesn't get any better than this right now.
As number 42, Quinn Goodwin, checks back into the game for the Colonials.
We've seen Quinn Goodwin do a couple of nice things for PW in the first half. Allen 1 of 2, but he grabs his own rebound. For Wiggins in the corner, he gets nothing out of it. That ball will go off Darnell Brewer.
A lot of people it could have gone off of. It skipped right off Brewer's chest. Belonged to the Eagles. They have another shot here to get a little lead.
Allen, quick swing to Green. Green puts up a floater and it's good. So now Norristown, Marcus Green gets his 3rd point of the night. We're gonna get a walk right in front of us from Quinn Goodwin. And now Mr. Mo might be swinging a little bit.
That's right. The momentum is coming back to the blue and white. Although the team in red doesn't give up that quickly.
Allen can't get it to go.
What
Great tap out by Weldon underneath for Fowler, and he is fouled. What a great play right there.
That was an awesome play. Brad Weldon had the peace of mind to know he couldn't go up and get the rebound, so what better? Let's tap it out to one of my guards. And he did exactly that, and Maurice Allen got it into Lee Fowler, and Fowler was fouled.
Call that senior leadership right there. Most guys would go for the rebound and say, okay, look, I'm looking to put this back up. Brad Weldon, an awareness of where he was and where he's got to go, and he taps it right back out and gets Lee Fowler to the line.
That's a 3rd free throw, though, that Fowler's missed tonight. I think he's only been to the foul line 1 other time. He needs to work on those free throws.
Fowler 1 of 2. Now Norristown up by 3, 40-37.
McAvoy harassed by Maurice Allen.
Guess for 3, in and out. Seems to be the story of the 3rd quarter for PW. Brewer going after the ball. That foul going to be charged on number 41, Brad Weldon.
Loose ball foul there called against Weldon. He doesn't believe it, but it was there. And it's a shame because he could have had that rebound right off the glass. Andrew Swanson checks in the game for Plymouth Whitemarsh. That's number 52. He'll touch the ball first.
That's a pretty big guy underneath the basket for PW there, Swanson.
That's right. He stands 6'3", he's a junior, and getting some action here against the Eagles. Give him experience for next year.
Ball off Eric Wiggins as PW having trouble inbounding right now. Looking for McAvoy and Marcus Green. Feeds to Maurice Allen. He's bringing down the house. Maurice Allen, 2 points right there. And you know that's what Marcus Green was looking for. Quinn Goodwin now for 3, and it's good. PW with the answer back. And here we go, folks.
This is Suburban 1 League basketball between PW and Norristown.
Wiggins for 3. This is incredible. This last minute has been complete action. Steal by Allen. He can't hold on to the ball, and here comes PW back the other way.
Start handing out the Prozac because everyone's real excited.
What a block with a block. Maurice Allen once again. Maurice Allen, another dunk. 7-point lead for Norristown. We have a timeout called by PW, and this house is rocking. The Norristown fans loving the performance their team is putting up right now, and Coach McGee's got to be happy with it.
Hey, they're not the only one that's rocking, Greg. You're getting pretty excited here behind the microphone with good reason. 2 amazing Michael Jordan-esque jams for Maurice Allen. I'll tell you, he's only 6 feet tall. We know the basket's 10 feet. That means he's getting up there big time, all right? And the fans know it, and the fans love it. Sandwiched in between that, an Eric Wiggins 3-pointer, and just that quickly, it's 47-40 Norristown. What a turnaround.